Hola, a continuación leeré el siguiente artículo en inglés, el cual va relacionado con la temática que he estado seleccionando semana a semana. Al finalizar, en un par de minutos, daré explicación en español sobre qué trata el artículo y cómo va relacionado con la temática que he estado leyendo y escogiendo. Financial Regulation, Digital Currency and Risk Management. Introduction. Globalization and development of information and technology have made the financial system vital to economic and social stability in the 21st century. Financial innovation and rapid technology development have complicated regulatory regimes. The emergence of digital currencies has transformed payment networks and affect monetary policy, financial markets, and regional risk management. Investigating the interplay between stringent financial regulation and digital currencies in regional risk management is vital for financial stability and regional economic resilience. Research on stringent financial regulation focuses on its impact on financial stability, institution behavior, and consumer protection, with consensus that it curbs violations and reduces systemic risk. However, research on its effects on regional risk management, especially regional differences, is lacking. Digital currency studies focus on monetary policy efficacy, financial inclusion, and cross-border payment efficiency. However, their direct impact on regional risk management, particularly and their whole effect, remains unexplored. Furthermore, the combined effects of stringent regulation and digital currencies on regional risk management are unexplored. Using panel data from 31 Chinese provinces and municipalities from 2011 to 2022 and econometric methods, this study examines the impact of stringent financial regulations and digital currencies on regional risk management. This study's research contributions are as follows. First, it empirically verifies the positive function of stringent financial regulation and digital currency development in improving regional risk management, providing policy markers a scientific foundation. Second, by incorporating stringent financial regulation and digital currency into the same analytical framework, it explores their interactive effects and provides forward-thinking insight into constructing new era financial regulatory system and digital currency governance mechanisms. Finally, this study reveals that the digital currency development has a threshold effect on regional risk management. 2. Theoretical analysis and research hypotheses. Strict financial regulations include several specific policy measures, such as establishing capital adequacy requirements to strengthen financial institutions, limiting leverage ratios to reduce exposure to financial risk, and implementing information disclosures systems to improve market transparency. These methods effectively lower market risk while improving regional risk management levels by strengthening financial institutions' capital bases, optimizing asset structures, and minimizing information asymmetry. Stringent financial regulations helps regional financial markets develop steadily by strengthening the financial markets. Supervision and control. Regulatory authorities can promptly detect and remedy anomalous market behavior, preventing market bubbles and financial concerns. Such a stable market environment gives financial institutions a more reliable operational backdrop and boosts investors' confidence, which benefits regional financial markets' long-term development. Stringent financial regulations improve regional financial risk management. Regulatory authorities, authorities helps financial firms improve risk management skills through training, guidance, and supervision. Meanwhile, stringent regulations encourage financial institutions to share rich management experience, fostering positive interactions and improving regional financial risk management. The theoretical explanation above lead this paper to suggest the following hypothesis. Hypothesis 1. Stringent financial regulations is conducive to enhancing regional risk management levels. The introduction of digital currency has driven financial technology innovation, providing new tools and methods for regional risk management. For example, new financial tools such as smart contracts and decentralized trading platforms have improved risk management. These solutions can monitor trading behavior in real time, identifying dangers, and respond effectively, enhancing risk management efficiency and accuracy. Simultaneously, the high transparency of digital currency reduces the risk associated with information asymmetry. The blockchain permanently records digital currency transactions, making fraud and illegal activities easier to detect and combat. Moreover, digital currency's anonymity can protect users' privacy from data leakage. The emergence of digital currency has sparked financial regulation innovations. Traditional financial regulation is institution-centric and lack effective regulation of personal financial activities. The decentralized nature of digital currency has increased focus on individual financial activities, encouraged financial regulation innovations. The development of regulatory technology allows financial institutions to use big data, artificial intelligence, and other technologies to monitor personal financial activities in real time and issue risk warnings, thus improving financial regulations, efficiency, and accuracy. This, this study proposed the following hypothesis. Hypothesis 2. The development of digital currency improves regional risk management levels. Strict financial regulations establishes defined rules and bounds for the digital currency market, ensuring its proper functioning. Given the high volatility and anonymity of digital currencies, strict financial regulations effectively prevents market manipulations, fraud, and other illegal activities by developing and enforcing stringent regulatory policies that protect the interests of investors and consumers. This regulation not only lowers the digital currency market's risk level but also encourages its healthy development. Strict financial regulations also plays a significant role in risk management. Strengthened financial regulations create a comprehensive risk management system for the digital currency market by examining trading platforms, protecting digital currency holders' personal information, and cracking down on illegal activities such as money laundering and terrorist financing. This aids in the identification and prompt resolution of potential risk, keeping them from spreading and escalating. Strict financial regulations influence the interaction between digital currencies and risk management. It strikes a balance between financial innovation and financial risk, supporting innovation and development in the digital currency market while maintaining market stability and safety. This moderating role enables the digital currency industry to remain viable while effectively reducing risk and attaining sustainable development. Accordingly, this paper presents the following hypothesis. Hypothesis 3. Strict financial regulations moderates the relationship between digital currencies and risk management. Economically developed municipalities have extensive financial markets and infrastructure, making the adoption and application of digital currencies easier. In these municipalities, digital currencies can be more effectively integrated into the financial system, encourage transparency and efficiency in financial transactions, and improving risk management. Higher economic development frequently correlates with higher technological levels and talent reserves, supporting digital currency technology research and use. However, in municipalities with lower economic development, the promotion and application of digital currencies may face numerous challenges. Lack of financial infrastructure and technology may impede digital currency adoption in some municipalities. Moreover, due to low economic development, these municipalities may have weak risk management capabilities. Furthermore, digital currencies may not immediately significantly improve risk management and may even introduce new risks due to technological management shortcomings. The impact of digital currency development on regional risk management may have threshold effects. Thus, this study proposed the following hypothesis. Hypothesis 4. The impact of digital currency development on regional risk management levels exhibits threshold effects, closely, closely related to a region's economic development level. Section number 3. Study designs. 3.1 Sample selection. This study datasets include macroeconomic data from 31 Chinese provinces and municipalities from 2011 to 2022, all derived from their respective municipalities' official statistic yearbook. To resolve occasional data gaps in the original dataset and ensure comprehensive data analysis, interpolation techniques were used. Ultimately, this study obtained a total of 372 sample observations. Section 3.2 Definition of variables. 3.2.1 Depend variable. Risk management level. This study uses physical self-sufficiency rates to measure the extent of risk management in each region. Section 3.2.2 Independent variables. Strict financial regulations. The ratio of financial regulatory expenditures multiplied by 100 to financial industry added value measures the extent of severe financial regulation in each location. Digital currency, considering data availability. The study uses the level of digital economy development in each region to measure digital currency levels. It is reasonable for this paper to use the regional digital economic development level as a measure of the digital of the regional digital currency level because it can reflect the region's acceptance and application capability of digital currency. And the relevant data are relatively easy to obtain and use. There's whole variables. Economic development level. The study uses the level of economic development in each region as its threshold variable. 3.2.4 Control variables. Control variables include population size, urbanization level, human capital level, openness level, urban unemployment rate, consumer price index, urban-rural income gap, and industrial structure rationalization. Model construction. This text constructs fixed effects models and to test hypothesis 1 and hypothesis 2. Model 3 is used to analyze the moderating effects. This is the formula for the study, so we are going to skip this. Section 4 Empirical Analysis. Descriptive Statistical Analysis presents the results of the descriptive statistical analysis for each variable. The average value of management is 0.4792, indicating a moderate level with some variance. Moreover, regulations show significant variation with an average value of 1.2097 and a high standard deviation of 1.6672. Meanwhile, the development level of currency is relatively concentrated with an average of 5.32 and 73 and a standard deviation of 0.6683. EDL is relatively stable with an average of 10.8548 and a standard deviation of 0.4594. Meanwhile, P size and level indicate disparities in regional population and urbanization process, and capital shows the unequal distribution of educational research between areas. Furthermore, open rate CPA gap and industrial structure rationalization all vary by region. Section 4.2 Basic Regression Analysis. As shown in columns 1, 3 of Table 2, the coefficients of regulation is significantly positive when control variables are not included and FES are not considered. When control variables are included and FES are excluded, the coefficient of regulation increases and remains significant at the 1% level. When both control variables and individuals and time FES are considered, the coefficient favoring regulations approach 0.0071 and it's significant at a 1% level. The results from columns 1 and 3 indicates that strengthening financial regulations can improve regional risk management capacities. Conforming H1. Similarly, the results from columns 4 and 6 of Table 2 shows that the emergence of digital currencies can significantly improve regional risk management level conforming H2. The analysis of moderation effect. According to column 1 of table 3, the development of digital currency and robust financial regulation significantly and positively affect regional risk management levels. Meanwhile, column 2 shows that the interaction term coefficient between digital currency and strong financial regulation is 0.0016 and significant to at 10%, indicating that the strong financial regulations plays a significant moderating role in the impact of digital currency development on regional risk management levels, thus confirming H3. Threshold effects analysis. Table 4 shows the distribution of threshold values for the three threshold tests, allowing test results to recommend the appropriate threshold value, with the threshold effect test results in Table 5. This study should use a single threshold effect regression model with a threshold value of 11.2073. The threshold effect regression analysis in Table 6 reveals significant difference in the impact of digital currency on regional risk management efficiency on either side of the economic development level threshold 11.2073. Digital currency development positively impacts risk management when the area economy is below this threshold with an impact coefficient of 0.0212 and 10% statistical significance. After the area economy reaches this threshold, digital currency's positive effect increases, with the impact coefficient rising to 0.08834 validated at 1% significance. This finding significantly confirms H4, showing that digital currencies enhancement effects on regional risk management is not constant but closely tied to regional economic development with a significant threshold effect. Digital currency Digital currency enhancement effects on regional risk management. This demonstrates a significant threshold effect due to variance in factors such as regional economic development, financial market maturity, and technology innovation potential. Higher economic development municipalities have more stabilized financial markets and higher technology innovation capabilities, making digital currency adoption easier and risk management less effective. In economical underdeveloped municipalities within mature financial markets and weak technology innovation, digital currency has little effects on risk management. 4.5 Endogeneity test. The strengthening of financial regulation enhance regional risk management. Thus, improving regulatory policy, endogeneity must be considered when analyzing the relationship between strengthening financial regulation and regional risk management. This study tests endogeneity by a lag financial regulation. The result in Table 7 shows that this variable is an effective instrumental variable with a significant positive correlation between strengthening financial regulation and regional risk management levels, consistent with the aforementioned basic regression results. 5. Conclusions. This study examines the impact of stringent financial regulation and digital currency on regional risk management in 31 Chinese provinces and municipalities from 2011 to 2022. Important findings from the empirical analysis include the following. First, strengthening financial regulation significantly improves regional risk management, demonstrating that strict financial regulatory procedures positively ensure financial stability and reduce systematic risk. Second, the development of digital currency positively influences regional risk management, revealing the potential of developing financial technology. Furthermore, strengthening financial regulations moderates the risk management digital currency relationship. Furthermore, the positive impact of digital currency on regional risk management levels exhibits their whole effects. Based on the empirical results, this study proposed suggestions for regional risk management
To effectively improve risk management capabilities, municipalities should boost their application of strengthening financial regulations. Simultaneously, they should aggressively promote the healthy development of digital currency and leverage its technological advantage to improve the efficiency and accuracy of risk management. In this process, the regulatory role of strengthening financial regulation must be fully utilized to ensure coordination between digital currency development and risk management. Furthermore, the threshold effect of digital currency development on regional risk management levels should be taken into account, and relevant policies should be tailored to local conditions to maximize digital currency's positive impact on risk management while promoting regional stability and growth. Although this study has drawn some conclusions, it may have several limitations. First, although data from 31 provinces and municipalities in China from 2011 to 2022 were used for analysis, the data may still have certain limitations and not fully reflect the risk management conditions in each region. Second, the exploration of the mechanisms by which strengthening financial regulations and digital currency affect regional risk management is insufficient. Therefore, further in-depth research is needed in the future. Ok, a continuación explicaré qué trata el texto. Más que todo el texto analiza pues como la globalización y el desarrollo acelerado de las tecnologías de la información han convertido el sistema financiero en un elemento central. En este contexto, la innovación financiera y el surgimiento de monedas digitales, que es lo que más se toma en el texto, modifican de manera profunda este sistema centralizado, el cual ya no sería tan centralizado, haciendo pues que cambien las políticas monetarias y los mecanismos de gestión del riesgo. Se resalta pues que aún existen vacíos importantes en cuanto a esta temática, ya que es muy reciente, especialmente en el impacto de regulaciones financieras en el desarrollo de monedas digitales, además de que se ha estudiado principalmente en términos de estabilidad y protección al consumidor. En cuanto a la inclusión financiera y eficiencia en los pagos, los efectos pues, de la gestión de estos riesgos regionales, como la existencia de un posible efecto dominó, todavía no lo han explorado de manera suficiente. Debido a esto, el estudio emplea datos de 31 provincias, si no estoy mal. 21 Century. Sí, 31 provincias en China entre el año 2011 y 2022. Aplican pues métodos econométricos y numéricos y hacen sus estadísticas midiendo pues que los efectos de ambos factores sobre la gestión de riesgos regionales. Le resultan pues revelando que la regulación financiera estricta contribuye a mejorar la estabilidad regional, reduciendo pues riesgos sistemáticos, garantizando un entorno financiero más seguro, que el desarrollo pues de monedas digitales tiene un efecto positivo en la gestión de estos riesgos, demostrando el potencial de la tecnología financiera para fortalecer el control y prevención. También a partir pues, de los hallazgos del estudio, pues proponen una serie de recomendaciones orientadas a fortalecer y aplicar regulaciones financieras estrictas y promover el crecimiento sano y sostenible de monedas digitales, aprovechando las ventajas de la tecnología, optimizando eficiencia y precisión en gestión de riesgos. Y también pues se enfatiza en diseñar políticas que
según sean las condiciones específicas de una de estas regiones, teniendo en cuenta los efectos que aún se desconocen de el desarrollo de las monedas digitales, se pueda maximizar su beneficio y que haya una estabilidad económica regional. Esta temática tiene mucha relación en cuanto a la inteligencia artificial y el manejo de riesgo y las fintech, ya que estas tecnologías potencian la capacidad de los sistemas financieros y ayudan a identificar riesgos de manera más precisa y eficiente. Por ejemplo, la IA permite procesar, como ya he dicho anteriormente en cada uno de los videos, grandes volúmenes de datos en tiempo real, detecta patrones, por ejemplo, a la hora de detectar fraudes se haría mucho más eficiente y los detectaría ahora más fácil debido a esta aplicación de las monedas digitales, ya que los algoritmos de aprendizaje, pues la IA, evalúa cada una de estas transacciones, identifica movimientos sospechosos. También por parte de las fintech integran estas herramientas en soluciones más asequibles, perdón, más accesibles, facilitando la inclusión financiera y mejorando la transparencia en estos sistemas. Y al aplicar las regulaciones estrictas que se proponen en el estudio, en combinación con la IA, esto mejoraría el cumplimiento normativo y garantizaría un desarrollo en las monedas digitales que no comprometa la estabilidad. Por ejemplo, en este caso, en estas provincias, en estas regiones, siendo pues la interacción entre regulación, inteligencia artificial y fintech algo muy sólido para el manejo de riesgos más proactivo y que se adapte a los desafíos que hoy en día se están generando por un mundo más globalizado. Muchas gracias por su atención. Hasta luego.